The blessing from Rabbul Alameen. The blessing from Rabbul Alameen. Islam is the way of life. Islam is the way of life.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله. Dearest Madani Channel viewers, welcome back to our silsila, our program, which is the rights, huquq, the rights in Islam. Before we carry on, let us inshallah azza wa jalla listen to the importance and significance and the virtues of reciting Durood Sharif upon our beloved Master Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Amir Ahl Sunnat, the founder of Dawat Islami, Hadrat Allama Maulana Abu Bilal Muhammad Ilyas Attar Qadiri Radawi Ziyai Damat Barakatumul Aliyah, in his famous kitab of Virtues of Durood and Salam, he has quoted a very important hadith with regard to the virtues of sending Salat and Durood upon the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In one of those quotations, he has quoted this hadith that if a person, out of love for Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he merely recites just one Durood Sharif upon the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because of love and affection, what is the reward that Allah Azza wa Jalla will bestow upon this person? Allah Azza wa Jalla will reward you with 10 virtues, inshaAllah. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. It is also very important, Amir Ahl Sunnat, the founder of Dawat Islami, Hazrat Allama Maulana Abu Bilal Muhammad Ilyas Attar Qadiri Radawi Damat Barakatumul Aliyah, he always encourages us and he teaches us that it is very, very important that before commencing any act of deen, you must have the correct intention. As such, we hear from the hadith of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam that niyatul mu'min khayrun min amalihi. The niyat of a believer is even greater than his own actions. So, let us make good intentions that we will, inshallah, as we are viewing this program, we will listen attentively and we'll make correct niyat that, inshallah, by us paying attention and listening attentively, we aim to correct ourselves. And that the niyat behind is that, inshallah, as well, we will try our level best to share with others whatever important message that we learn from this episode, from this silsila, as well as the many other bayans that we attend, whatever valuable lesson we get from it, we obtain from that. And whatever bayan that we have had, which we make good intentions, and in future we'll always make good intentions, that we'll practice upon it and pass it on to others. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. It is also very important, inshaAllah, that whenever we hear the name of Allah Azza wa Jal, the holy name of Allah Azza wa Jal being mentioned, let us also, inshaAllah, try our level best that we pray, we mention the praises of Allah Azza wa Jal by saying Subhanallah, etc. If we hear the great name of our beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam being mentioned, let us make niyat to send Durood Sharif upon the beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and try to listen attentively, inshaAllah. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Visiting Medina, subhanallah. How fortunate are those that have gone to visit Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in the Madinatul Munawwara. And as we have learned from Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, man ra'ani faqad ra'al haqq. That person who has seen me, he has seen the truth. May Allah Azza wa Jalla grant us tawfiq of fulfilling the rights of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ensure that we love Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam more than anything else, and that our iman is beaming, that our hearts is saturated with love of Allah and true ishq and love for Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We have that azmat of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, undiluted one. So we're focusing on this last aspect, which is the azmati Rasul which is the ziyarat of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'll try to bring out some beautiful quotation that we have with regard to the obedience of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Subhanallah. Let us just try to hear from those who love Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam when it came to fulfill this right, what it meant to them when they came in that court of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is stated that, subhanallah, actually Imam Sharfuddin, the one that is composed Qasida Burda, he himself, what does he say in his couplet in praise of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He was in distress and he needed the help of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He had tried out everything out there in the world. He had been to every doctor. He had such sickness. He was paralyzed and he needed help. So he remembered that my Aqa Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is through him that Allah Azza wa Jalla will grant us salvation. Let me go through the wasil of my Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah Azza wa Jalla will open his door of mercy. So he began by saying, Alhamdulillahi munshi'il khalqi min adami, thumma as-salatu ala al-mukhtari fil qadami. مولاي صلي وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. Subhanallah. He says, all praise is due to Allah Azza wa Jal, who has created creation from nothing. Then my durood and salat and salam be upon the chosen one ever since. Subhanallah. He says, oh Allah, مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. O Allah Azza wa Jal, send durood and salam forever and ever, subhanallah, on our beloved, on your Rasul, the best of all the creation. Imagine that Ashiq Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, when he comes, oh, Allahu Akbar, subhanallah, how lucky and fortunate that those that are able to make ziyarat of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam in their lifetime. How lucky and fortunate you are. Subhanallah, may Allah Azza wa Jalla grant us this opportunity again and again. Those of us that have never been there, Allah Azza wa Jalla, open us also opportunities and chance that we can visit and make ziyarat of your Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Imam Sharfuddin, he said, Ya Rabbi salli wa sallim da'iman abadan ala bashirin nadiri Muhammada. Allah, send durood and salam forever and ever on the giver of glad tidings. It's a beautiful narration. We're focusing now, this is our conclusion with regard to the rights of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Remember, this is the right of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam to visit him. So, min ulama have recorded. At that stage, Imam al-Utbi was in the Masjid al-Nabawi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. A Bedouin, an Arab villager, came to Medina Munawwara. He presented himself. Remember, we're talking about the ziyarat of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He said one of the rights of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and recited such beautiful couplets. And then he requested the beloved Prophet sallallahu ta'ala wasallam to make shafa'at on his behalf. And as we have mentioned, that also these beautiful words, what were the beautiful couplets that he composed, seeking the shafa'at of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. O you, the best, whose blessed body has been placed in this plain sand, فَطَابَ مِنْ طِيبِهِنَّ الْقَاءُ وَالْأَكَمُ, due to the fragrance of the blessed body Mubarak of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the surrounding sand touching his kafan Mubarak, and the hillocks have become fragrant. Subhanallah. The sand that is touching the blessed kafan Mubarak of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, thus has become so honored, so extremely blessed and sacred. With regard to the sand, What does Imam Malik rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi say? He has said that the sand touching the kafan of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam is more blessed than the Kaaba Sharif and the Arsh of Allah Azza wa Jalla. Subhanallah. How blessed must be these grains of sand be, and how blessed the sand is touching the grains of sand Mubarak of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. From our side, we need to at least recognize and appreciate this great bounty and honor and privilege of ziyarat of Hudur sallallahu alayhi wasallam. It is not an ordinary experience. When standing before Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, we should keep this in mind and should present ourselves according to the honor and greatness, both inward and outwardly. The condition should be in conformity to what pleased Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He says, "Nafsi fida'an liqabrin anta sakinuhu ya Rasulullah." My soul is sacrificed for where you are lying, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. I make dua that Allah Azza wa Jal accept from us the ziyarat of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Give us an opportunity after opportunity, chance after chance to make ziyarat of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Ameen bijahi Nabi al-Amin wa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. Sallu ala al-Habib. Sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam.
The blessing from Rabbul Alameen. The blessing from Rabbul Alameen. Islam is the way of life. Islam is the way of life.